Ever wondered what variables are in JavaScript and why they are so crucial to your coding journey? Well, let's demystify this. In the world of programming, variables are akin to containers that store data values. Think of them as labeled boxes, where the label is the variable name and the content of the box is the data value. In JavaScript, these variables have an extra layer of flexibility. They are dynamic. This means they can hold values of any type, numbers, strings, objects, you name it, without the need to specify a type ahead of time. This aspect of JavaScript variables is a game changer, making the language more adaptable and easier to use compared to some other programming languages. So, you see, variables are not as intimidating as they might first appear. They're just simple, flexible containers for your data. Now that you understand what variables are, it's time to delve a bit deeper. Variables in JavaScript have a uniqueness to them, distinguishing them from variables in other programming languages. One of the standout features of JavaScript variables is their loose typing. This means that a variable in JavaScript can hold different types of values, be it a string, a number, or a boolean. It's not tied to any specific type. Now, if we were to compare this with strongly typed languages like Java or C++, the rules are a bit more rigid. In these languages, a variable once declared must strictly hold a specific type of value. For example, if you declare a variable as an integer, it can only hold integer values. A string or a boolean value, no can do. This fundamental difference in variable declaration and assignment gives JavaScript a certain flexibility. This flexibility makes JavaScript a very forgiving language for beginners and a versatile one for experienced coders. Did you know that there are different types of variables in JavaScript? Yes, you heard that right. Variables in JavaScript are not a one-size-fits-all situation. Instead, there are three distinct ways to declare a variable: var, let, and const. First off, let's talk about var. When we declare a variable with var, it is function scoped. This means that the variable is available from the line it's defined on to the end of the function it's within. If it's not within a function, then it's globally scoped and can be accessed anywhere in your code. However, this could lead to some unexpected behavior and is generally less predictable. Next up, we have let. When you declare a variable with let, it is block scoped. This means that the variable only exists within the block of code it's defined in, and not outside. It's a little more predictable and safer to use than var. You can also reassign let variables, which makes them pretty versatile. Finally, there's const, which is also block scoped. However, unlike let, once a const variable is assigned, it cannot be reassigned. This makes const perfect for values that you want to remain constant throughout your code. It's like the reliable old friend who never changes. Each of these variable types has its own use case. Var is great when you need a global or function-scoped variable. Let is your go-to for block-scoped variables that might need to be reassigned, and const is the perfect choice for values that should remain constant. However, choosing the right variable type isn't just about understanding their differences, it's about writing clean, readable, and error-free code. When you choose the right variable type, you're making your code easier to understand and less prone to bugs. Remember, a great coder isn't just about writing code that works. It's about writing code that's easy to read and understand. Choosing the right variable type can make your code more readable and error-free. Variables in JavaScript might seem simple, but they hold immense power in shaping your code. As we've explored today, variables are essentially named containers that store values. They act as the backbone of your code, holding the data you need to manipulate and use. This concept might be universal, but JavaScript brings its own flavor with dynamic typing, allowing variables to hold any type of data. We've also delved into how JavaScript variables differ from those in other languages. Unlike statically typed languages where the variable's type is set in stone, JavaScript is flexible. It allows for a variable's type to change over time, adding a layer of versatility. And of course, we mustn't forget the three types of variables in JavaScript: var, let, and const. Each with its unique characteristics, they cater to different needs and scenarios in your coding journey. Remember, mastering variables is the first step in your journey to becoming a JavaScript wizard. So keep practicing.